What is going on, YouTube? And welcome back to the ClearCryptos educational channel. My name is T. Hobbs from the Crypto Shop. And of course, I got my man Jay Seals with me. What's going on, brother?
What's good, everybody?
Listen up, guys. Today on the ClearCryptos educational channel, we're going to be covering what the Minneapolis Fed official says about the U.S. debt default. Now, we all know the U.S. debt ceiling is coming up for a vote. We got to raise that debt ceiling. It's one of the things that the Fed talked about in his speech today is that the Congress has to raise that debt ceiling. And right now, it's the only cards that Congress has to play to get what they want from the president. So it's all politics. But let's see what the Minneapolis Fed has to say. Justin, take us away.
All right. So earlier this year, the United States hit an all-time high in the national debt, a development that triggered numerous possibilities and ongoing debate between Congress on whether or not to raise the debt ceiling. Now, a day after Bank of America CEO Brian Moynihan issued a similar sentiment, a Minneapolis Fed official says the U.S. debt default would be a catastrophe. Currently, there are two sides of the political aisle, those against allowing an increase in the debt limit and those in favor. Subsequently, the debate is not a new one in the history of American economics, but the reality of the debt default would truly be detrimental, and I would have to agree. So the Minneapolis Fed official has recently stated that it's going to be catastrophic, right? The government would be pushed into a default if the ceiling isn't raised, and the government can no longer borrow money at the rate they need to operate, which means no military, they ain't getting paid, government officials, they ain't getting paid.
Federal Reserve,
they ain't getting paid. And really, talking about crypto, what does that mean? Well, it means that the market is not going to be faring so well after this happens. Now, when the national debt officially surpassed the ceiling, U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen stated that the country had the ability to operate until June. So it gives us a little bit of time, which means that there's going to be a lot of debating going on between now and June to raise this debt ceiling. The reality of the matter is the U.S. debt default would truly be treacherous consequences. One economist notes that even the threat of a U.S. debt default is enough to have a noticeable impact on the economic state of the country, which is crazy because that could also mean, too, that could really hurt employment as well. And we know we got a strong economy right now. Now, a debt default would lead to the near collapse of the U.S. dollar, and if the U.S. dollar collapses, that could.
I was about to say markets might go crazy.
That could actually be good for the market, but it might not be. I don't know.
U.S. dollar collapse means people will push their money into stocks because they want to get value for their dollar. Therefore, dollar would go down, but stocks would actually rise.
But this affects American companies who are safer from various exchange rate risks due to the dollar dominance. So, I mean, either way you look at it, like it's long term, it's not a good thing. And it's going to hurt all markets at some point because even if the US dollar were to crash, I mean, eventually it would affect not only just the stock market, but the crypto market as well. So what do you think, Hobbs?
This needs to happen. They need to fix the debt ceiling, and they will, right? This is not a scare you to death video. It's never happened where they don't get it passed. This is just it's a scare tactic, right? And it's not even a scare tactic. It's a negotiation tactic, and they're going to use it. Every Congress has done it. They always do it. They will get it passed, whether it's the last minute or as we get to the last minute, they give an extension, right? And then we end up getting it passed later. The government, everybody knows it's not something that they're going to negotiate. They're not going to get what they want out of it, but they're going to play games. It's just a dog and pony show, and we're just here to enjoy the show. But just understand that markets will kind of react to this. The dollar will react to this. And God forbid, for some reason, they don't get it passed. Oh, you're going to feel it in the economy. So I think that they'll get it done. They always have. But, it's just the game we got to play every 2 years or so. So, yeah, those are my thoughts.
Yeah, no, I agree. Unfortunately, it's a necessary evil, but it's gonna happen. In the meantime, though, things can get a little bit rocky. I think we'll see a little bit of instability until we get that certainty. So we may see, the crypto market stay flat when we get closer to the time, just because people are going to be uncertain and they're going to be trying to position themselves either way. So I would expect some volatility, potentially to the downside if we get like too close. But I also expect a standstill until we get some type of confirmation one way or the other. So I would just be on the watch, because at the end of the day, I do think this is actually really important. When you start throwing around the word catastrophe, it's something you want to keep your eye on.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree. But just remember, one man's opinion doesn't scope the opinions of everyone. So we'll see.
But three men's opinion could be somewhat important. I don't know. I'm just saying.
But that being said, let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Come on back over and check me and Justin and all of the other content creators out here at ClearCryptos. That being said, my name is T. Hobbs. That man above is Jay Seals. We are the barbers at the crypto shop, and we'll catch you guys at the next one, man. Peace.